Yo.
Yo,
Hey, what's
morning,
going
fam.
on, man? Good morning, good morning. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good day, good day. Let's get it.
I I wonder what's gonna happen today. I don't want to marry any bias, but I feel like the overall sentiment is bearish.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. It appears that way for now, but
For sure. Yeah.
we
For
know
all we
how it
know,
goes.
yeah. For all we know, it can just bounce up or do everything. It can do anything.
Yep. And I learned my lesson last time with having my algos on, and I'm not at the house and all type of shit. So I'm still out and about. So I'm not even at the crib yet. But I got some shit running and testing. I'm just testing some shit right now. So nope.
For sure. How far are you away from the house right now?
Not too far. Yo, I just saw what Dut sent. That shit is mad funny. Oh my god.
Oh, you in that room filled with like
Yeah.
trees?
Yeah, his name was like Steve Kalanji, something like that. He's like still can't get an account funded. Oh my god.
I I see one like that, and it said people will be having this setup and have a for $100 live account.
Yeah, that's just mad funny. Yeah, that's just hilarious, bro.
8 minutes, 7 minutes.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Good morning, y'all.
Morning, family.
Morning, morning.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Looks like the 61A is wanting to play out.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Morning, Auntie.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How you doing? How's it looking like today?
Yeah, I just got on, so I'm trying to see what the narrative is.
Yo,
Ooh, wow. What's going on today?
yeah, big burst.
What kind of news we got today?
We just had I don't think we had any news. It was just we dumped hard overnight.
Gee.
So I think it's just a bunch of liquidity sitting out there.
I need to start focusing more on on this shit right here. I'm just so busy with everything else I got going on. I need to make this a priority.
I hear you. Should be a good week.
You finished for the day?
Um, kinda. I'm gonna see if I see a really good setup. Um, I was looking for some shorts, but we're very bullish right now, so I'm just kind of staying off of it for a sec, waiting to see if we get some opportunities. I was looking at the 61.8, but it didn't play out. We broke above the 78. Now it looks like we're wanting to pull back, but uh since we didn't since the 61.8 wasn't like respected as I wanted it to be, I might just wait to get another setup.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, you could have right that right there. That was a perfect fucking trade. Perfect damn entry. Perfect entry. Perfect entry.
Monday.
Hey, family.
What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Typical Monday, man. Typical Monday.
Oh, you having some cocoa right now?
What'd you say?
You said you're having some cocoa?
Nah. Shit legit. About to make my little drink.
We're kind of stalling right now. I don't know what they're trying to do.
It looks like they're trying to go to 380.
380?
Yeah, it's a bunch of relatively equal highs up there. So it looks like they're trying to like grab all this liquidity down here and then bust up. That's my
Right. Yeah, we're just a hair from there. We got a little bit of. We're trying to feel that the high, the daily high at 417.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Order filled.
stupid.
Auntie, we tapped it, I think.
I went ahead and took profit and then look what it does.
Damn.
Damn. Like $10 away from my target, so it's all good.
Hey, that's a day. That ain't nothing. Man, you made it.
Order submitted.
That's good. That's a day right there.
Order filled.
Crazy. It's like gotta be patient. Where's my I can't find my can't find my can't find my rhythm.
417 next target, for sure.
That Boy, Lou.
Good board.
When they trying to get to the 100.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yo, did we just have news or something? The market just gapped. I just made like 2 bands.
Dang.
Bro, I'm telling you, my trader bait just gapped. Let me take a screenshot right now. Or my trading view just gapped.
Big bust.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we did bust up.
What the hell was that? I was up 3 bands, but by the time it closed, it was only said 2 bands.
Hey, take that any day. That's good.
Oh, shit, who's that?
What the fuck? I'm telling you, I'm not tripping. Anybody on trading view, we got it, right?
There was a spike. Let me see.
Damn, I had passed an eval, but by the time it closed, it didn't pass it.
Yeah. You see my screen right now?
Yeah, yeah. I was up like 3,800 and then it closed and I was only up less than that.
I think there was some FOMC members speaking. I don't know if that has to do anything with it. I don't know what time it is.
Yeah, that sucks. I gotta patch this down eval.
They're trying to stir the pot, and my better guess is that it's someone unhappy with their own relationship. I'm not fighting, and
Yeah, there's some Fed president speaking. So, yep. This is they did their thing. Yeah. Mm. Oh, you really got a gap in your chart.
Mm-hmm.
I got a gap in mine too.
You have a gap in yours too, Auntie?
Yeah, what's up, Lou?
What's up, Auntie?
Yo, so does Surge. Surge got a gap too.
Yo, Surge.
Yeah.
Click Control Shift and R. Hold Control and Shift and press R.
Control Shift. R.
Click on your chart first, though.
I did.
All right, there you go. Should be. Damn. Okay. I don't know. Now, also try F5 on your keyboard.
Everybody except for Top Step has
I
a
did.
gap.
Huh?
I got a gap too, bro.
Everyone got a gap?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a big ass gap.
Yeah, I don't have a gap.
I got it on the 1 minute though. I have it on the 5.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah,
And you're on a different platform, right, Martin?
I'm on
Shit.
Type X.
Yeah.
And
I'm on a 30 I got a 30-second chart for something.
Yeah,
And
Top Step
I got
don't have a gap.
an auntie chart and there's this gap. Yeah.
and Mike's on Trading View.
Trading Views, there's a gap, and then my Top Step and my top one don't have a gap.
That's crazy, yo.
That can either be missing data or there just wasn't any orders filled there.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, there we go.
Stephanie Golden. Good morning. I'm calling from Memorial Hospital Pre-Services Department in regards to patient Stephanie Golden. Patient has an upcoming appointment for a mammogram. The diagnosis code on the prescription is not a medical valid diagnosis. If you could please give us a call back at 954-276-5553. Our lines are open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Thank you.
This type of shit tests your discipline.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do you jump in long now and then get clapped? Wait, patient? Do you go short because you think, oh, maybe the market can reverse here and it keeps pumping?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Oh shit.
It's hard. It's and it's one of those days that it don't do anything but keep going up, keep going up, keep going up.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, it had to be. I know. Hold on, which I haven't written down. Oh, trying to see this. Fed. We got Bostic. Bostic spoke at 8:30 and 8:45. President Williams spoke at 8:45. Fed VC Jefferson 8:45. Um, and then I know we had leading economic indicators at 10, but that don't really be doing much. It didn't do anything actually.
The gap was at like at 10:07 or something like that.
10, yeah, I got at, yeah, no, I'm not even talking about the gap. I'm just saying in general. But the gap happened at the 10:06:30 candle, 10:07, yeah, something like that. And then we got Fed President Logan speaking at 1:15, and then Fed President Kashkari at 1:30. So yeah, I don't know what that gap was, but I guess it don't even matter. Happened like it already happened. So I'm probably just gonna get a day in on these just to start the next payout cycle.
Hey, let's go.
Yep. Everyone's doing good so far.
Green Day.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Green
good.
Day.
Let's go, man.
Just being patient. Waiting.
Patience.
Monday, man. I can't work on Monday.
Bro, I don't know why every market open, I gotta go to the bathroom as soon as
Bro, me too.
Mm.
as soon as market opens, like my bowels just start moving. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, bro. Same shit. Literally.
I left the possession. Well, it had my stops and everything. The trailing came back and they throw me out, but I'm like, either I'm coming back to green or red.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's look on the bright side. Market's been moving. It has today's a Monday and they didn't do what it's been doing for the past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So today's a win. That's a fact.
New highs. Here we go.
Order filled.
All right. What's previous day's high? What's that level? I can't see it.
On yesterday close.
No. What's previous day's high?
Let me check.
You see it on your chart. It's right there. You didn't even have to do that. Click your arrow.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, click your arrow. No,
Hold on.
click the arrow. Top right. There you go. What's the pink?
515. 21 515.
There you go. Mm-hmm. They're going for their minimum, I think.
Oh, Bitcoin's about to make new all-time highs. Hey, I got 207 yesterday.
What's Bitcoin price right now?
It dropped to 103 overnight, but it went to I think yesterday it was at 106.
What you said? What is it right now?
Right now it should be at 103. Last time I checked, like 30 minutes ago. Let me check again. $103,782.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday we peaked right at 107.
Insane. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Yeah, I see everybody talking about that gap. So, yeah.
You know what it is?
Huh?
Do you know? Do you happen to know what it is?
No, I have no idea.
It was Martin.
Damn. Martin said, man, I don't need them orders, man. Skip them shits, man. I don't need none of them shits.
Martin, wellness check. Wellness check.
Martin over there, he bought 21,150. Hold it.
Wellness check.
Yeah, this might be one of them early call it days.
Bro, I swear. Hey, that's good though. That's
You
good.
miss it, you miss it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Can't do nothing else about it.
The less time you can be in the charts, the better.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. And we don't really got any major news this week. I know Nvidia earnings is next week. And we got Memorial Day coming up Monday. So I'm pretty sure Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week will all be considered Tuesday for futures trading purposes. I just don't know about the I don't know about the early open and closing times or just early closing times for whatever day. That's the only thing I don't know about yet. But I do know that Sunday and Monday and Tuesday will all be considered one trading day as far as futures trading goes.
You guys are Sunday, Monday, and
That I know is a fact. Oh.
What's up, guys?
Morning, Nate.
Yo, what it is?
Order filled.
Uh, we're doing all right, man.
Sir, just
Been dealing with the using these Bollinger Bands.
You're using the Bollinger Bands, he said?
Yeah, no, pretty good.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was studying them a little bit over the weekend.
Okay. Here's the start. Here's the potential start of a curl. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, that's nice.
Someone's saying that Trump is about to get ready to start talking to Putin on the phone.
With who?
Huh?
I said, with who?
What do you mean with who?
You say he's gonna start talking on the phone?
I said he's about to start talking on the phone with Putin.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, well, that's what someone said, but I don't know if that's true. I'm just trying to confirm that before I stamp it. Hold on.
Right.
Hmm. Let me see. Let's take a look. Trump. Oh, okay. Yeah. It says out like I don't know if it's about. I was not being prepared. No. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see on that. It says President Trump is set to speak to Vladimir Putin about peace in Ukraine as European leaders demand that the Kremlin accepts. Trump is due to speak with Russian President Vladimir Putin at 1400 GMT. What time is that? Let's see.
1400.
1400 GMT. What time is that? That's 10 a.m. Monday. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yep.
That's right now, I guess. He's supposed to have started talking to him 30 minutes ago.
Previously, Putin had said unless he can restore the Russian Empire, he's not interested in peace.
Correct.
So
We'll see what
Russia,
happens.
most Russians believe that the capital of Ukraine is where they
Is Russia's.
originated from, like where
Yep.
they came from. So like that's why there's been like less bombing in the capital of Ukraine than other places, because they believe that that's their original homeland. Like,
Yep.
so
We'll see what happens.
we'll see what happens.
Mhm. Did you watch that Tucker Carlson Putin interview?
No, I don't really pay much attention to anything but economic news.
No, I'm saying
the
in
war,
general. That meeting was like that was like a 4 months ago. They had a meeting.
Oh, you mean
Tucker
Trump and
Carlson.
Zelensky?
No, Tucker Carlson and Putin. Tucker Carlson flew to Russia, and he had like a 2 hour.
Oh, Tucker Carlson. You're not talking
Tucker
about
Carlson. Yeah, he had a 3 hour conversation with Putin.
Oh, no kidding.
It wasn't economic related, but I thought it was interesting to hear his point of view. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna just get the scalp in and call it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Scalping.
Yep.
One micro, building into positions.
Because I already got like 3 or 4 days into the next payout request, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm just starting up this Bulanox funded, right? So
Let's go.
if I do,
Yes,
350 or 400 a day, that'll max payout in 10 days. All right, max payout is 1,500. You need 4,100 to get that, so 400 a day for 10 days is max payout.
Or even 400 a day off 2,500 drawdown. That's good. That's not bad. But I always tell people, this is not to you, but this is just in general. If they say you need 10 days to get a payout, for me, that don't mean I need to go trade only 10 days. That's just
right.
I can trade. I can go get me 200 a day. I can go get me whatever the number is. And as long as I have a minimum of 10 days, I know I should be straight. So if it takes me if it takes me what? If it takes me 30 trading days to get there, I take the full payout. Now
you've had 3 payouts already on those accounts, right?
On my Apex?
On your Bulanox accounts.
Correct.
Right, so you only need 5 days at this point, right?
Correct. So yeah, that's what I was saying. So everything is more difficult on the front end. Get through that, and then it's smooth sailing, just like the Apex joints. Like 150s, you need to go get 157, whatever that number is. Go, like take how long it takes to get there, get the payout. Now you already built the buffer. Now it's smooth sailing. Like I was talking to some guys last night. I was on a call, and that was the main thing. Like on the front end, that shit's difficult, especially keeping your mental capital together. You might have some tilt, you might whatever. But once you're over that line and you get that first payout, now it's smooth sailing. That's the hardest part about this shit. Going to get the first payout.
Right, especially with those take profit accounts, right? Because once you get that first one, you can take it out daily.
Yeah.
But you got to get to that first one.
Yep. That's a fact.
But I'm working on this Bullinox because I want to practice that 10 days of consistency. I can fucking get payouts on any account.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like if I can get consistency for 10 days, like it's nothing. I'm at 333 on this right now, so I'm pretty close to being done on this.
On the master,
Yeah.
good shit. Let's go.
Day one, Bullinox Master.
Shut that shit down.
Yeah, 333. That should be about good right there.
Shut that shit down. Good shit. Let's go.
Oh, we just work on staying consistent. Hoping I get this other check today. I'm gonna open a 25K take profit account.
Yeah.
I mean 1,500 drawdown, 1,500 profit target. That shouldn't be too hard. 'Cause I mean, I look at it like this, like I'll do those 50K accounts with the 2K drawdown, but if I hit 1,500 in drawdown, I'm finished. Like I never come back from that. You know what I mean? So 1,500 should be plenty of drawdown.
Boys, it's not looking to go. Oh, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to check that out. Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
I've been changing my like how it shows you like on your trade how much you're up or down.
Mhm.
Yeah, I changed mine to points instead of dollars.
Yeah, mine is ticks.
Yeah, I put mine in points because I don't want. Yeah, well, yeah, ticks points. It shows like 0.5. Half a point or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that there because I think that looking at that dollar amount is like makes me make bad decisions.
Yep.
Right, like if I'm just looking at like, oh well, 3 points, I'm still good. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot different than being like, oh, I'm down this much money, and then then you think you want to cut your losses or take profit early, when the trade is still going your way.
Mhm.
But I like that. I like that Bulinox did that, man. Like, they say you got 5 days to pay for the master, or they can extend it 5 days. I passed this eval on April 9th, and it was still showing as pending master in my dashboard on Bulinox.
Yeah, I got a bunch of past evals just sitting.
Yeah, I passed it like April 9th, and I sent Bulinox a message this morning like, hey, back, a few weeks ago when I passed, I didn't have the money to pay for that master. Do you think
Yep.
I could, still get it now? And they emailed me back within an hour with the link.
Then they sent you an invoice.
Yep, they sent me an invoice
Yep.
and a response to my help desk ticket within an hour. So I was pretty impressed by that. Makes you want to do business with that company.
Yep. I rock with you a lot. They did change some of their they changed some things. You look when you sign your master agreement contract, take a look. I would read I usually read like the whole thing, or I'll skim. I'll read I'll read the parts that's necessary, like just
I
to
thought
kind
I
of get
got
you.
an email or something
So
about. No, I
stuff
saw a
like that.
YouTube about changes in Bulinox accounts.
Yeah, they changed some things where like they're now setting up people for a path to live, and if you have a
Yeah.
bunch of accounts, or they might do some
Yeah, they're
consolidation.
gonna they'll consolidate all the
Shit like
accounts.
that. So
But I only have one account. Don't worry about that when I get there.
yep. Yeah,
You
just
know, like,
something to just know in the beginning. Because even if you
yeah,
you get that account over the threshold, then
uh-huh.
as you start getting the second account, just know there's something coming. But yeah, you should be straight. You should be good.
Once you get in the live though, they consolidate them all,
I believe so.
and then I was just not clear about how extra profits move, right? Like, say I'm over 1,500 in profit, and that's my max payout. What do they do with the remaining balance?
I have no idea. I got to look that up myself.
I believe
Like say I hit say I hit, it's 2,600. Say I hit 4,600, right? I can only take 1,500 max payout. What happens to that other 500? You know,
Yep.
I
like,
believe
do they just leave it there and let it build until you get the live account, and then they give it to you on the live account? Like, I don't feel like it should be just making it disappear, right?
I believe you lose some capital if you're above 7,500, but that's if you're over 7,500.
Well, we'll see, man. Just focus for now on getting this account, maintaining for 10 days and getting this payout, you know. So I can't work now. Like I'm messed up. Don't have a lot more income coming in. I got to make this thing work. 2 weeks into a new job, and I get taken out.
What happened?
I got hit by a car on my moped riding to work a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
I got a fractured knee, foot, elbow, and rib.
oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It could have been worse. I had on good protective gear, real good helmet. I got thrown about 30 feet from what the paramedics said. Moped got totaled, so I don't even have transportation anymore to get out to that job. So I don't really know what my next steps are. So I'm just trying to focus on this outside of like these Zoom calls and stuff with you guys. I told everybody, like, don't bother me during market hours. I'm not gonna respond.
Yeah, you gotta be focused now.
Yeah, I keep my phone off. Even I told my son's mother, and she was on board. She was like, "Yeah, like, we don't have to call you during those times. Like, NJ doesn't have to call you right when he gets out of school. You know what I mean?"
Gotta put your
Uh,
foot down. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, like, just I gotta focus on this, and I like these Zoom calls because I feel like I trade better when I'm on these Zoom calls with you guys because we're kind of talking about, what we're doing, and like, I'm telling you guys like what I'm looking at, what I'm doing, so I know I'm like, I know I'm going into it, not just pressing buttons. You know what I mean?
It's important to have a community too. That's really one thing that, they encourage people, when you trade in to have your little small community, not a big old community where you don't know what the hell everybody talking about, but just like something intimate like this is really good.
Well, yeah, I like that we kind of screen our members. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want like
Yeah,
newbies
that's a
that
fact,
aren't
though.
gonna understand like the way we talk in the chat. Like, we don't need to be having people where we got to explain everything that we're saying. you know,
Hmm.
like,
I'm gonna buy long. Like, what do you mean
yeah,
buy long?
right. I'm gonna go along here at this level of support, looking at VMA, or it would be like FOMC about to come out, or CPI or NFP, and they're like, wait, what's NFP? Like, well, you know, you know, so I like that, you know. And then we hold each other accountable too. That's important, you know what I mean? But we're not jumping down your throat. We're like, all right, so you blew that account. What did you learn? You know, we've been there, you know.
Yeah, been there hundreds of thousands of times.
Yeah, everybody's been there. If you haven't been there, you probably never got a payout.
And still there too. But not as
we're
much.
still. Yep, like, yeah, I'm still blowing evals, just not as many.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always my stupidity that does it. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
we're all good traders, like, but if we let ourselves have that one mental slip up, that one mental lapse, you know, this shit ain't easy, man. I was cracking up. Remember when I posted that thing for you guys? Oh wait, hold on. This is my lawyer from North Carolina about my license. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. 10:45. Not seeing anything.
Mar, you in the building?
Sure.
Hey, what up, fam?
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Got down for 4 and 15 minutes.
Yeah. You free all day?
I'll be here till 4 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely this is definitely a early gaming day for me.
Bet.
Y'all kill me.
What do you say, Auntie?
I said, y'all kill. I'm gonna have to get on one day when y'all playing these
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna have to get on.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, yo, Auntie, today I saw that you know what's so crazy? When
What?
you texted me this weekend, and I responded to you, and then you texted me back, but I guess my phone must have been open on the message, because when I came back to my phone, my phone was locked. You must have texted me during that time because I didn't get a notification. Then I went to text you this morning, and I'm like, oh shit, she responded to me.
Punk ass phone.
Oh shit. But yeah, my phone. I texted you this morning like, oh shit. That was Santi.
Yeah, punk ass phone.
Yeah.
Were you on the Zoom with Billy this weekend?
Yeah, last night. Actually, wait.
Oh.
Yeah, Saturday morning and Sunday night. Yep.
Okay, how was it?
It was cool. It was cool. I was talking about my bullshit, and then he was going over some new stuff that, you know, I'm not really. I mean, you know how it is. There's always a new shiny toy.
New thing.
But everything works. We just gotta like tailor it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Who had to get out this damn short because this shit is just not doing right. And
you short?
I was short. I just came out. I was like, fuck this shit, because where I got in wasn't a good it wasn't good. But I was in the green and it took everything that I had and it was about to put me at 500. I was like, nope, negative 500. I was like, nope.
Ooh.
Wait until I get a little closer and I'm gonna get out and then I'll jump.
I hear you. I hear you on that. Boom. Wall Street says buy the dip after Moody's credit downgrade. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We bullish. Bro, I was thinking, I'm like, man, there's no way if Bitcoin's at nearly all-time high, something's up.
But maybe federal one, the one that you did the hotel on. I'll show you the payments. I made that payment.
When it's real, normally Bitcoin is the first one to fall.
Right.
Order filled. Target filled.
All right. Well, guess what? Everybody just got $10. Button all them PAs off. Button, 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 button. That's the new song. Button off, button off, button off, button off, button off. Okay.
Let's go.
Turning, bro, literally $8.48.
Hey, that's something.
That's it, man. I ain't nope, not today. I kind of missed the move because I wasn't even at the crib, but that's okay. I am perfectly fine with that. Who with me? I got a bunch of days in on this next payout period, so I should be where I'm at. And that's all I'm gonna do. That's it.
It trolled me out nice this morning. That was a nice trail.
Well, on the golden.
No, not on the golden, but I did took an entry at the golden, and I exited out quick because we were like crazy bullish, but I still managed to squeeze some out of that 61.8.
Let's go.
Yeah, so that's a win right there.
Hell yeah.
Because I was looking at the hourly, and the way price action, it just made sense that we have that little burst. So I went ahead and entered a buy right at market open, and surely not, it hit.
Yes, sir. Yep. Now they starting to come down. And I know, Auntie, I know you mad because you got out that short. Damn. I hate that shit.
Damn.
I already know it.
Damn. I hate.
I'm already knowing. Already knowing.
But we still waking around the 23.
23? What you mean?
Yeah, the 23. We keep on waking on that area. Like we bounce from the 23, which sits at 379.
It came down. Oh, you talking about the fib? 23.6. Okay. I thought you meant the price. 21.423. Okay.
Gotcha. Yep.
You're saying it bounced from 23.6. Okay. Yep.
That's a fair value gap right there too. That's a 1 minute fair value gap that I drew right there. Please come back to that.
On the 15-minute, we touched it 3 times, and 5-minute we touched it 4 times, almost 5.
Yep. Look at it.
There's mad liquidity down there for whatever's there.
Yep.
And now they just chilling at that 400 level.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding strong. God damn.
God damn.
Shit. What is over there?
Sheesh.
I'm trying to get back to 23. I'm gonna get in at 23, go take a long, and then just get out. I'm about to scalp this shit. Can't be great. Can't be great with this fucking market. You gotta be a fucking crab.
Hey, that's what it is.
You gotta be a crab for real. You just gotta literally be a crab. Just like can't do what you can get. Like you can't be great in this market. You can't be going for like, oh, I'm gonna go for that. No, not in this market. Not do that.
So many people be trying to buy the bottom of the market, hit the top. It's like, bro, here's the thing, and people need to understand. Like, this is what I've learned, right? This is just what I've learned. Because all right, every year since I started trading futures, I've been documenting the lows and the highs of the market every single day. I have not missed a day. Even if I didn't trade, I at least documented the low of the day and the high of the day for the past 5 years. Every single day. Like I can show you the Excel files. I can show y'all. And what I've seen is the market has this like is big boom and bust cycles, right? But it also has that seasonality is real. Like, The seasonality is very real, and it's not just because them financial pundits say it that I'm agreeing with that. I'm saying that that's real because I've actually looked at the ranges every single day for mad long, and you can see like we saw what happened with COVID, right? We saw what happened when Trump started talking about tariffs. We see what happens every summer. I think last summer was a very volatile summer. The summer before that wasn't as volatile. But what I think this summer is going to be, since we are still near all-time highs, I think we're going to get back to all-time highs and just kind of hover there for a little bit and not really do much. I think it's going to be a very choppy summer. That's what I foresee. But again, that obviously that can be wrong as hell. I can be way off.
And even at times, that's easier to trade, to be honest, because we're just playing the same ranges.
Right. And then once you have those ranges, the way, if you're gonna adapt a range mentality, it's like, all right, if you see a potential area for the market to go high or low, if you go and get your goal, get up out of there. You're done for the day. And I like those days too, because I'm like, okay, the market went to a level where the data said it would. I don't have any reason to be here anymore. And it's summertime, and we all getting payouts. What's the point? We trade in this market to get these checks. We get the check, we up out of there. There's no reason to stay. It's gonna be real nice this summer. People got their plans to do. Like I actually got a vacation planned. But it's like it's a little 4 or 5 day quick little vacation. I'm going to Florida. We just gotta book the tickets. I just confirmed that it's happening. But yeah, like we gonna be doing shit. Like there's no reason to be doing extra. The market hands out trillions of dollars every single day. Give me a couple hundred of it. That's all I need. And if there's a loss, there's a loss. I got to get better with that myself, with handling them losses. But it's a couple hundred. Go get the couple hundred, and then get up out of there. There's nothing else to do. We good. We chilling. We're all amazing traders. All we have to do is work on a mentality. Work on actually taking trades. Work on execution. But as far as reading the market goes, we all beasts.
Even though we don't feel like that, we are, because me and Lou have been on like other people's platforms, and we
Trash.
we were literally like, what the fuck?
Trash.
And we were talking, like we were asking questions and stuff like on their platform, and they were like, basically they were trying to dismiss us, like y'all niggas need to hurry up and get off the phone.
Yeah. Like you remember that time we was talking about, yo. Hey.
These niggas, only thing they were doing was literally putting sell limits, buy limits, sell limits, buy limits. Looking at every possible good entry, which is okay. If that's your strategy, that's your strategy. But to me, that's not really like reading the market. To me, you're just putting shit to hoping that it's gonna hit it.
Right. This crazy, Auntie. You right about that.
That one?
Yeah.
What was that?
Like, yo.
Hey, what happened?
Crazy, yo. That this group we got on, and all they trade bonds and they do all this shit, but all they was doing, they put like 30 limit orders on their charts above the market and below the market. Right? That's all they was doing. And then I'm over here like, yo, the ES is coming to a golden ratio. I'm about to short this shit. And then the dude got on, he tried to sun me. He was like, yeah, so I remember when I used to trade that way, and I see you're here trying to learn, and it's okay. We're gonna help you, because that's not. And everyone in the chat was like, like, oh my god, like they don't know what they're talking about. And I'm like, bro, okay, all right, we out. So I took the trade. It was a golden ratio short. Ended up being a monster winner, and that was it. I was like, all right, well, I see where y'all doing. We out. I never went back on.
Never went back on.
Because it's just, it is what it is. Ain't everybody, because here's my thing. The way I knew that they weren't really about shit was because they thought that their trading style was the only way.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear someone say that their trading style is the only way, I know they're not a trader.
Yeah, because everything works, you know, as long as
Everything works.
you're consistent with it, you know.
Yep. And then everything has seasonality. Every strategy has every strategy has drawdown. It's like it's about how do you manage trading that strategy through drawdown. That's what it's
Right.
all about. Because every strategy has drawdown. The biggest hedge funds in the world have drawdown. Like Citadel has drawdown. You know, Ray Dalio everyone has drawdown, but it's just how do you manage that drawdown? Like, are you gonna keep switching strategies just because you're down, your equity is down 6%? Now you're gonna change strategy? Nah, because the next couple of months, your strategy might dictate that your equity is now up 12%.
Have the best month I ever had. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you switched up the strategy and now you couldn't see it.
Right.
So
right.
that's what it is. You know, that like, man, that's what it is.
I've been trading a handful of strategies, but it's just one of those things that how the market moved and what looks juicy for the day.
Yep. And you know, Ken Griffin from Citadel, they doing their thing. We got who else? Who else? Medallion Fund from Red Tech. You know, Jim Simons, they doing their thing. But everybody has drawdown. But how do you deal with it? And yeah, but yeah, with Sergio, what you just said, yeah, it's definitely cool to have many different strategies that you're doing stuff. But I know that there's some people that they'll literally they'll do one strategy for like 3 days, do another one for 3 days, another one for 1 day, another one for 2 days, back and forth, blowing accounts, doing this. It's different with us because we're trying to manage our risk. We're trying to execute the right way. And we're not really blowing accounts like that. We getting payouts.
Right.
All of us. So
I need to work on that. That's my goal for this coming summer.
I was reading
Work
I
on
was
my
reading a
payout.
book last Friday, and it had strategies, but the strategies were for tilt.
Say it again.
I was reading a book. Well, it was an audio book on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but it was strategies to deal with tilt, like how to identify if you're scared, how to identify if you're anxious, and how do you deal with them, and how to like step away, or how to like little strategies. That was cold.
Yeah, man, that's the main thing, man. The psychology part. That's the toughest part, man. And I still have those battles myself every day. But I just feel like I'm just getting better at it. You know, there might be a slip up here and there, which is possible for me. It's possible for anybody, but I feel like I'm getting better with controlling, with just not even controlling, but just managing my emotions. I feel like I'm getting better at it, like throughout all this time, and I guess it feels good to kind of see some results from it. But
Right.
again, it's still something I'm working on myself. So, and
Man, I was locked in last week hard with these books, like hard, like just
yeah,
psychology. Ooh, it's a good week.
yeah, that's fire.
You
Oh,
probably
yeah.
even already read the book that I'm quoting, the one that I'm telling you about. I'm gonna pull it up here in a minute.
Is it Mental Game of Trading by Jared Timler?
Let me check real quick. I gotta save.
It could be that one, or I bet you it could be hold on. Let me see. If it's not that one, then it could be, let's see.
Yeah, the mental game. That's exactly it.
Mental Game of Trading by Jared Timler.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's me, Auntie, a bunch of us read that. Yep. That's a great book, bro.
Oh, bro, that's cold, and it has so many strategies.
Yep. You gotta know about your A game, your B game, your C game, all that.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you're there in the book yet, but I know that's one of the main things he talks about. Has he mentioned that part where you are in the book about, knowing your A game, your B game, your C game?
I don't believe so, but I'm pretty far in there.
Okay. Yeah, he's a good dude. Jared Tindler.
He said you take a loss, step away for 5 minutes,
Yep.
and I think he has a. I was getting there. That's when I stopped. But he has a way to measure it, and that kind of goes with the thing that Nathan sent.
Yeah. I gotta open that. I tried to open that link, but I didn't. It's trying to have me log into Google, so I'm gonna do it on the computer.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I sent it to myself when I saw the message. I DM'd it to myself. Hold on. Oh yeah, I did. Yep. Let me click on that now.
And from what I get, that's kind of like it coincides with that book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact. Let's see here. Let's turn this off.
So there was a period of time where y'all locked on the same books, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, that's tight.
Oh wait, I need access. Oh wait. It looks like I need to. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, is it doing like Microsoft?
Yeah, it said hold on. Let me go through it.
You can save it and open it on Google Docs. The Google.
Yeah, it's trying to have me request access.
Gotcha.
That's fine though. Yeah. All right, let me log these little mini days in on okay. $8.48 after commission, literally. 48, yeah. 848. 848. All right, cool. All right, got them days in. All right. Wow. This is cool. Yeah, they just hovering. Look at this shit. They just not doing nothing.
That's why I got out. I'm like, I'm good because that shit,
Yeah.
like you're just they consolidating trying to figure out what they gonna do. But meanwhile, let me get up out of there.
That was a good choice, auntie. Hell yeah.
They really ain't done none for the past hour.
Right.
Just get up out
I
of
know,
there.
but you know how I go when we say that, auntie. All right, y'all, I'm done. I'm out. And then as soon as we drop
No. When I tell you,
300-point bust.
no, I know, right? But I'm just trying to be so intentional about just being disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to be really, 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 really disciplined.
Yep. Me too.
My goal first, like first of the year, just be really disciplined.
Hmm.
I gotta get ready to go to work. I gotta take this goddamn class. Oh, tell you, I cannot take it no more. This damn class. This damn class. Well, it's gonna be a day.
Mhm.
Okay. All gonna be over. All right, guys. I'll check you guys tomorrow.
You out? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta get ready. I gotta go get dressed for this class. I gotta take at my job.
That's your job, or something else?
No, my job.
Okay.
They be trying to make us, you know how they be doing, trying to make us,
Like continued learning type shit.
yeah, always,
Okay.
always
Yep.
something,
Always.
always, but it's all good. All right, you guys have a blessed one, okay?
Okay.
Alright,
Auntie, text me when you're free. I think I'm gonna definitely have time today. I've been just busy the past couple of weeks, but let me know when you wanna get down to talking about that shit.
We need to actually try to set up a
A meeting, right?
meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, so all right, I'll talk
Are
to
you?
you. I hit
Okay.
you when I leave. Either going like in a minute. I'm gonna hit you up in a minute when I'm in the car.
Okay. Hit me up.
All right then. All right.
All
Bye
right.
guys.
All right. Bye. Yeah. This is the way to. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, bro. They haven't done shit.
they just. I wonder if there's people getting wrecked. They probably are doing
Bro,
that.
there's people getting smacked right now, bro. I just seen something just popped up in a Discord, and yeah, you damn right, people are getting wrecked.
Damn.
People getting killed right now, bro. Getting because some people really can't read the shit. Like they can't read. Like okay, we're not doing nothing. They keep people, bro. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Like our analysis is very good to a point where like we're like, oh, it's probably not best to get into the market right now.
Bro, we crispy with it for real.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real.
Um, Bro, one thing I noticed lately, there's not a lot of people that have daily losses, like daily loss,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, you know.
Yep. Yep. It's like you mean like a loss limit for themselves?
Yeah, like a day limit, like yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I thought like that's something that like everyone had, and from what it looks like, it like it's not the case,
Yeah.
bro. That really helped me a lot. Having a daily loss, ooh, that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Because there be days where I'm in nice green, and I ended up way red. Later, I ended up taking some other trades,
End
or
up
just
giving it back.
yeah, or
Yep.
days that the trade just wasn't there, and I kept no, I'm going to the next one, and before I
Yep.
knew it, there was a like half the account was gone or something like that, and it.
Yep. That's how it go. That's how it go. Exactly how it goes, bro. Yeah, this shit trash. Fortnite?
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Bet. I'll see you
Hey,
on the
Martin, where you at?
wellness chat. Wellness chat. Martin. Hey, Siri.
That boy Marton. Marton. That boy Marton.
Let me do a wellness chat real quick.
Yeah. This shit dead. Let's go. I'm gonna trade in evals. Fuck it. Yeah, let's get it, man. Shit was trash. Yeah, the move happened. Move
Yeah.
came and went. Just one of them days.
I think fam fell asleep, maybe.
Probably.
All right, bet fam. I'm fixing the close these charts. I'll see you in the game.
Let's get it.